I don't want my mother to living that miserable one day anymore. I need to do some business that didn't really require a physical shop. I slept at the office, slept in the cars. Our sales made about 3 million. We shoot 10 times. I always remember the roof, where I coming from. I am Hafiz, okay, or people usually call me as Hafiz Hill. One incident that triggering that I want to be rich or want to be a entrepreneur actually is somewhere around when I'm Form 1 or Form 2. One day I came back to school and my mother prepared a meal for me. She told me that it's a chicken soup. She was cheating to me because it's not a chicken soup. It's just just a perisa Maggi, which she borrow from the neighbors. At that very moment, deep inside our hearts, I don't want my mother to living that miserable one day anymore. So I try to find any ways to become rich. Then I started to become a bookstore hunger. I jungling around all the bookstores. I read how to get rich. Okay. Then I get to know all those people like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. I found out that there are no way to become rich like them if I didn't jump into the industry or the field of entrepreneurship. So this actually all led me to become a businessman. I started my very own first business at the year of 2009 when I was still undergraduate in University Malaysia Kelantan or UMK. We are doing quite good. In fact, on the year of 2012, right after about three years plus, our company hit a revenue of 1 million plus sales, and it's further going close to 2 millions. Then we open up 4 branches, okay, throughout whole Kelantan. But sadly, there are one big thing happened on the 2014, which is a mega flood in the Kelantan, which quite well known in the newspapers. 70 to 80% of the land in Kelantan flooded. All my 3 shops gone. The flood is too high until ceiling level, and we lost 3 shops, multiple machines, all the heat pressing machines, sales screen, blah blah blah, all those things. 3 cars, included a van for the delivery, even the small house that rented for the staff. So this hit us very bad. Seriously, until today I lost count how many losses. I came across that moment. I need to do some business that didn't really require a physical shop. At that moment, I tried to study the overseas models. At the year of 2016, we start seriously to establish the TDC Holding fully online. Okay, so actually, C2Joy is a milk, is a colostrum milk, or in Malay it's a susu awal lembu. So the colostrum milk is actually imported from New Zealand, from babies until adults, until at our golden age. The milk is actually for everyone. So if I want to do a business, then I need to find products that can making as huge market share as possible. That's the reason why we started with milk products. So for the first 6 months, I think we are solely focusing on collecting the user experience. We are not doing any selling. We are more on the promotion and marketing part. So right after we collected all those things, then only we started to sell it. Even though we are ready on the online part, but I know because the kampung is not ready on the online. So I do it totally offline for almost a year to all this together, the user experience. Then after that, to recruit the dealers through this user experience. Because we already have 100 over testimony, we have our dealers, so everything is ready. So once we go online, then suddenly the wider started to coming in. And that's why during this short period of 5 years, we're selling more than 5 million units, boxes of C2Joys. Yeah, the title of Penjual Susu Tepi Jalan is added as several meaning in my life. Because I started, like I say, on the 3rd year during university life, I started doing my own business with just the money, the loan money from PTPTN. And you don't have the money to rent even a kiosk to make a proper store. So I started the business actually in Pasar. Okay, I started in Pasar. In Pasar Tani, in Pasar Malam. I even go for Pasar Ramadan. This thing made me a lot of memory and nostalgia. And when I started this online business also, I want to bring the same energy, that spirit, that nostalgia to start this TDC. And I hope that because this gelaran or this title can bring hopes and also giving inspiration to my dealers to know that I'm also like them. At one level right now, we are going very fast. We are doing over 100 million ringgit sales per year. But still, I want to retain this title so that I always remember the roof, where I'm coming from. So that I didn't become riak like the Muslims. So it's a riak or sombong or become too proud or lupa daratan. So this remind me that I actually come from there. Kadang-kadang there are some people that boleh hidup susah sama-sama. And when they are going to become better, people tend to change. And that what was happened to my ex-wife. She started to change. And finally, the whole marriage, need to go to the end. So I just take the company, you take the money. So this the deal lah basically. Then I give my staff the choices actually. See now the company bank balance zero. So you can choose either follow her or follow me. And there's something very, very touching for me. The old 10 staff, the senior staff, they take the decision within 1 week to all resign for her company and join me. So they know I slept at the office 2 months. I slept at the office, slept in the cars. Okay. Then they follow me when we strike back on the year of 2019. Okay, we make a very good, very impressive comeback in fact. So from 2018, our sales made about 3 millions. We shoot 10 times. And all this 10 times is actually happened at the end of the year. So our revenue shoot to 33 millions. It's an amazing journey, in fact. Yeah. So yeah, that's what is happening. But yeah, setiap satu kesusahan apabila lepas kesenangan akan datang. Tak ada benda yang kita berasa baik untuk kita tapi sebenarnya tidak. Ada yang rasa tidak baik untuk kita sebenarnya. Sungguhnya Allah know best.